Hello, how are you guys? So this is gonna be a quick one just because I want this to dry and I've been cleaning all day. But I'm gonna come on tomorrow and we're gonna actually finish this. I just want to get this part done so we actually can finish this project tomorrow because it needs to dry overnight. So I had cut this little bunny out on my scroll saw, and it's a little bunny shelf, which is super cute. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some plaster and we are going to stencil the plaster on there so then it dries overnight and then we can paint it tomorrow. So I'm just gonna set it like this. And I'm trying to find, I have quite a few different mandala stencils, which I love. And I'm trying to find the right one that's gonna fit in here, but not like square it out too much. So I think I like this one. Like, this one's gorgeous. I'm actually gonna be sawing these out on my scroll saw into wood pieces. That's another project we'll end up doing, but I like this one because it kind of has the ends that don't totally square out, even though we'll have this band in the center. So I'm gonna put it right there, like so. And then we're just gonna take a little spackling for the same stuff that you use on your walls. And see if I can hold this down and do this. Once we get enough on there, it will start holding itself down a little bit. Say hi when you jump on so I know that you're here and I can say hi. Let's see. So I'm just gonna smooth this down. Try not to lift it too much. Just kind of trying to fill in that stencil. Can you guys see what I'm doing? I guess you can a little bit. I was gonna come on earlier, but one of my favorite crafters, the rustic mustard seed, was on. Did I say that right? Yes, I think so. And so I was over there watching her live, and I know that Beth is coming on here shortly too, so I'm just gonna do this quick so we can let it dry overnight. Okay, just pushing it in, trying to not lift my stencil too much. And it's wanting to lift. It's kind of hard on this little curve where we're not using the full stencil. We'll get there. It's like working with icing. And I really want it to be thick and stick out, so I'm pushing as much in as I can, and then we'll scrape it. Trying to not dig it out. Say hi when you jump on. I can't see my comments. There we go. So that one might not have, I think that one underneath a little bit. Put a little bit more on this side. Sorry guys, I'm concentrating. You want it smooth as possible, otherwise you're gonna have chunky plaster on there. So this, hi Patricia, this is a little bunny shelf that I had cut out of my scroll saw, and I'm just taking a little bit of wall plaster and filling in the stencil. So it has a little bit of design. We're gonna let it dry overnight, and then tomorrow we'll come back and we'll paint all this. But I think it's splattered out a little bit because it wasn't holding still. So we might have to scrape this off and try again on this little edge. Hey Donna, how are you? I gave my order, I tracked it. I was hoping to get it this Saturday, but it will be here on Monday. So I'm super excited to get some projects going. I love the crosses that I got. I'm so excited. Okay, so we're gonna peel it off. Yeah, we got a little chunky. Like so. Now this actually isn't bad. We can edge that out a little bit. Grab those little pieces. Like so. And really the only one that really got a little chunky was the center guy right here. So I am going to take the end of a paintbrush and I'm going to just go through here and kind of pull it back up. I guess I should probably just use the towel that's behind me. They're beautiful prints. They're beautiful. I'm so excited. Easter's one of my favorite holidays to decorate for besides Christmas. So I'm super excited to get them. I have a couple ideas that I'm going to use. I think I might end up, the cross that's on one of them actually looks just like a cross that I made for my grandfather when he passed. So I think I'm going to make a cross on my saw and have it like sitting up, peeking through the print. I have some ideas. So I'm just gonna take my brush and pat this in just a little bit. So we were able to scrape that little piece out. So now it looks pretty good. And I'm going to pull this off. And then we're gonna take this to the other side. Hi, Connie, I'm glad you found me. You know, I'm so sad because my other page, everybody had everything set up for notifications and then not having everybody be able to still find me. Some people just think I haven't been on and I don't have a new page. So it's been rough. I'm hoping that the more I come live that people will find me again. So Donna, this is a bunny shelf that I made on my scroll saw. And I'm just taking wall plaster and doing this design in it. And then tomorrow we'll come back and we'll distress it and paint it. And I think I'm gonna do a little floor arrangement right here on the actual shelf. But I want the plaster to dry overnight. So I'm just coming on for a quick little live. We'll plaster it. Basically, it ends up being like this. We'll do the bunny obviously different, and so this is all, it's all raised plaster on the egg. So we're doing the same thing to the bunny. And I love this little shelf. He came out really cute. I also sawed if I can find them all. This guy's stuck in a... Get off there! So I sawed these bunnies as well. So I want to do these up tomorrow. And then this bigger one, we'll do something cute with this. I have a cute little board. I think we'll end up putting them on and painting. And then guys, I'm so far behind on Easter stuff. It's crazy. And then I saw this little guy. He's a little happy Easter bunny, and he needs to be put together and painted tomorrow as well. I think I might actually end up doing a little bit of Mod Podge on him, but I'm not sure yet. And then I cut some just cute little bunnies as well for my mantle. And I have some more eggs to do as well. So we have lots to do tomorrow. But I wanted to get this part done tonight. Thank you, thank you. I love my scroll saw. It's what I spend most of my time doing. I like to do portraits though, so, but I have been doing a lot more craft stuff lately again. It's actually how I got into scroll sawing. I was always a crafter. I had a t-shirt store. I used to make t-shirts, and I still have my cameo, and I still make cards and stuff, but I really thought, oh my gosh, I can take my vinyl and cut it out on wood. And that's kind of how I got into the scroll saw. I wanted to make the word eat for my kitchen, which I still have not done. And then I realized, oh my gosh, you can do like portraits and all sorts of cool stuff on there. So kind of went from there. But I did miss crafting because I was just sawing all the time. So now I just kind of, all the things now, why I named my page that, because I'm starting kind of homesteading. We are doing gardening and getting rid of all boxed food and kind of doing a whole lifestyle change. As far as it's so expensive and I support a big family, so we're trying new things. So I figured since I have to start a new page, might as well be all the things Midnight Scroller, because I do a lot. So I'm just scraping this down. I don't know if you guys can see this or not. Okay, it was just that. This little corner, I'm trying to get it to where I can get this corner and not lift the whole stencil up. Just smoothing this out, and then we'll do the reveal. Hopefully not too much got tucked under. Fill this guy a little bit more. Okay. Do I sell kits? I have sold them. I think I'm going to start doing more kits than I have before. I don't have a laser, so everything's hand cut, so it takes me a little bit longer. And you can get them from a laser super easy and way cheaper because they're cut from a laser. So I'm not really sure what I'll end up doing about kits. I might just do like little bunnies or more simple stuff than something that is a lot of detail. So I'm just taking this off the edge. So we got that on there. How cute is that? I love that. Okay. Let's do his little ears. I'm just cleaning it off just a little bit. And I don't know, did you see on my other page when I made the aprons? I'm still making them. I haven't had time to really sit down and do more, but okay, that's pretty good. I made this cute little apron. It's actually out of a valance that I had got at the thrift store. And I brought one over so you could see what it came from. So I just took this valance that had these little ties you could tie up to see the red underneath. And I took the red out from underneath and did the top, and then did the valance part down here with the ties and did some pockets. It turned out really cute. Okay. I'm definitely not a sewer though. Not that. Okay, so now the question is, I just don't want a big square there. Kind of want to bring it down. I'm going to dry this little corner right here a little bit, just so I don't smush it too much when I do the ear, because I'm going to connect that a little bit. Hey, Pamela. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Tamara. Okay. It's a little bit drier. We're going to want to let it set overnight anyways, but I want to be able to get this piece. So if I put it like this, then I'm going to have that square corner right there, and I don't really want that. So I want to bring in this peak in just a little bit more to like right there. And so I wanted to dry that spot. And I'm going to have to be careful to not get plaster in that one spot. So I'm going to take just a little bit, and we'll do this section, little section right here. And of course it's wanting to lift. Okay. So we're just going to push it down in here. It's going to be really fun to paint tomorrow. Just want to fill in all these little sections. And you want them to be kind of even. Because it is raised up. And you want to make sure that you're filling it enough to where it's actually raised. And without lifting your stencil. I'm just using wall spackling. So this one I like because it doesn't crack. But yeah, just wall spackling, super cheap. Get it from anywhere. I love doing wall spackling and then painting it. It's my favorite. It gives texture. And I have a lot of really cool stencils that I use to saw with. So sometimes I'll just take a stencil and I'll take carbon paper and run a pencil over it. So I'll show you one. I keep them in bags. So like I have a lot of really cool stencils, and I will put down carbon paper underneath it, and then I'll take a pencil, or take another piece of paper on the top, take a pencil, and run it all the way over on top of my wood, and it gives my pattern on the wood. And then I will cut my mandala out in wood. And this one though, this mandala, I actually designed on the computer myself and did this one. So this wasn't a stencil, and this one is cut out of wood on my scroll saw. So they are fun. They're probably my favorite. I like to do layered ones as well. Yes, please share. Thank you, Sarah. I'm trying to get the word out that I'm still here, just a different name. Okay, so we're gonna do just a little bit more right here because we dried out just a little bit. I wanna make sure that we are smooth. And then we're gonna pull up. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Just scraping this off the sides. Nia, this is not food. Please don't eat the plaster. It's not dog approved. Nia, it's not food. It's not food, honey. You can't eat it. You can't eat it. Okay, go lay down. Go lay down. She's hey, crazy lady. My dog's trying to eat the plaster that's falling on the floor. You can't type tonight? Well, I can't talk, so we're a good team. Words are hard for me. Okay, I think I've caught up. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing to this side. Let me just make sure that corner is dry. See how I made it kind of go down so they actually met instead of have like a big squared spot there? So we are going to, oh, I really didn't clean that very good. Okay, just gonna, and we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna get all the way in that corner. Hey Joy, how are you? Okay. So I'm going to be really careful again. Of course, it's going to lift on me. You don't want to get it into that other little hook. Ooh. Come back. Pressing it in here. I'm probably grabbing way too much that I don't need, but that's okay. It's holding my stencil down for the most part. The last thing we want is it to like lift and then we just have a blob underneath their stencil. Just want it to be smooth as possible. Didn't get that little corner, so I'm gonna And then there's a little spot right here. And right there. All right, I think we're good there. Hi, Renee. Thank you, Sarah. So Brownie and I were talking about creating an event with all my affiliates using VFlex Spiker. Heck yeah, I would love to do that. That would be so fun. I love my VFlex. I'm so excited to get my order. Those crosses are stunning. Okay, so I'm just scraping the edges, making a mess. That's what we have so far for our bunny shelf. How cute is that? So now I just need to do his little feet down here, and then we'll let him dry overnight. And then tomorrow, we'll jump on and we'll actually do some distressing and painting of him. And then we'll do a little floral arrangement, probably right on his shelf, which will be super fun. So actually, what I want to do is I'm going to take my dryer. I can't leave this little side undone, so we're gonna do it really quick with just a little thing. No, Donna, that would be so much fun. I would love to do that. I'm gonna tuck this in here and just get a little swirl on this edge right here because we're gonna have a blank spot right there and I don't want that. So I'm gonna pull up and hopefully out without scraping it off. There we go. Okay. So we got a little spot right there by the shelf piece because that was gonna just be a blank spot. I need to go grab my wipes. Okay, so we're gonna put this in here. We'll do underneath here. There is a lot of talent in this room right now. My whole chat is full of very talented women. Love it. And men, if the men are here too. I haven't seen any of them yet, though. Okay. So it's kind of funny because I'm a woodworker. I scroll saw. So I have quite a diverse following. My last page, I had mostly males follow me. And then I started crafting a little bit more because that's what I've always done. Again. And then I got more females following me. But it's kind of funny how that works. So I definitely have a mix of followers, male and female. Which is always fun. Okay. smoothing this out. Because you will, if you don't have it smooth, you'll see it in the paint. Hey, Richard. Boop. Okay. Why do you feel out of place? Don't want that. Everybody has talents in one way or another. Heck, I didn't know that I was gonna even be decent at the scroll saw. I had never used one before. You never know. And you know what the brilliant thing is you're always learning. No matter what you can actually do on the scroll saw, you're always learning. You don't have a page or do lives? Here, I'm gonna show you guys something. Just because it's still down right now. Well, Patricia, I'll tell you this. My first live, I threw up. I was so scared my first live. It was horrible. I still get nervous, but believe it or not, I'm a complete introvert. And it's really hard for me to go live, which is funny because I'm a total extrovert at work because I have to be. But I definitely threw up. So, so this is the Last Supper that I did. It's actually 3 feet, 3 feet wide, and almost 2 feet tall. And this one, I have 25 hours of saw time in it. I did this the first year of me starting to scroll saw. So you just never know what you're capable of. And you just kind of have to get out of your comfort zone and try new things. So you should get out of your comfort zone and go live and do something fun. Thank you. It's actually it was one of my first year pieces. And it's actually one of my favorite pieces that I've ever done. Now I've done pieces that I've done over and over. I do which we will be doing here shortly. I don't know if you guys want to watch me saw. I know a lot of you guys are crafters, so, but I will come on and saw a little bit. I will be doing my Jesus one that I normally do every Easter. And I'm going to do 2, and I'm actually going to give away, one of them to my followers because we're starting over. So, and you guys have been such an awesome support for me, helping me get back out there, and I'm just super thankful. So we're going to do that. We're going to do a drawing on the page of my followers after we saw that. Go big or go home is Shay's motto. It is, actually. Yeah, which is horrible, probably. It's probably not a good motto, Sarah. I don't know if that's such a good motto. But I do, like, everything, I try everything. Sometimes it's epically bad, but sometimes it's awesome. And you never know what you're going to get here because my ADHD is strong. So, you know, we did bath bombs last night. Now we're playing with spackle. Carol, you scroll saw too? That's awesome. Yeah, you know, I have my times where I'm testing out my scroll saw. It happens. I actually have 2. I'm actually working on one right here. And then I have my other saw right there with a bunch of paint on it. So I have two right here. My kids really want to saw with me. So we set up both of them in this room, but they're both Seikos. I love them. I have the 21-inch and the 24. But yeah, I totally never saw myself getting into woodworking. And I actually have a lathe right on this other side of this wall. And I actually started learning how to turn as well. So I've been making pens, which I will end up doing again. So we'll do all sorts of fun stuff on this page. Okay, so we got that. We're gonna pull this up. I am not making sawdust tonight. I had cut this, I had cut this bunny shelf out, and I really wanted to texture it. So I cut this on my scroll saw and built a little bunny shelf. And so tonight we just used spackling, and we textured this bunny out. And then tomorrow we are going to come in and we are going to distress it and paint it. And then earlier I was showing what else I had cut. I will come live cutting. I just had some other, trying to get my room back in order. I cut this little bunny, which we'll actually do up tomorrow as well. And then I cut these bunnies out, which we'll do up tomorrow as well. So lots of fun projects to do. And I do have more eggs that we're going to decorate as well. We just got so much to do. There's not enough time in the day. But I wanted to get this spackling on tonight because tomorrow I want it to dry overnight. I could probably dry it with my heat gun and keep going, but I want to make sure that it's stuck on there because I don't want it to chip off at all. So we have the spackling on, and then tomorrow we'll come on and we'll distress this, paint it, and then do a little flower arrangement probably right there on the shelf. Or, you know, we might end up just doing an egg there too. I'm not sure. This is probably too much. I think we'll do a flower arrangement. You saw a video? Oh, you saw me cutting? Yes. Yes, I love cutting. Okay. So, and then I do want to do, here's another thing we were going to do. So I have all these really cool mandala stencils, but what I have them that are smaller. So they're like, grab a couple here. They're stuck together. So they're smaller, but what I want to do is I want to cut them out with my scroll saw, and then I want to build, we'll pick some cool designs to go together. And then I'm going to do like 4 framed small square pieces to do decor for my wall. And we'll do like a whitewash distress on the wood with probably like a darker stain on the actual frames. I think would be really pretty. So we're going to do that this week too. Aw, thanks, Sarah. Do I make those too? I do make stencils on my Cameo. So it just depends. If I find ones that I like better and it's not going to take me an hour to make it, then I'll buy it. But yeah, this is actually, I made this little guy and, ooh, he's dusty. We did all the paper flowers, but this is a stencil that I cut on my Cameo as well. And then we just cut the bunny out. So I have that stencil as well too. I have so many stencils because we could do them, but ooh, that was really dusty. So, well, thanks for hanging out in a quick live tonight. We got our bunny all set up, and I'll let him dry overnight, and then tomorrow we'll come live and finish him up. Thank you for the hearts, and thank you for sharing me out, you guys. I really appreciate it. Starting over has been kind of devastating because I had quite a big group, so I really appreciate you guys being so supportive and sharing me out. And I will see you guys all tomorrow. We're gonna let this guy dry. All right, you guys, have a good night. Bye.